y'all want to talk about some delusional, in denial people, look no further than a motherfucking Trump supporter. The ones, they'll make up every motherfucking scenario of how I lost my account on TikTok with 9,000 followers, other than the truth, other than the fact that it was a white supremacist kid, you know what I'm saying, Xander Myers, named 15 years old, something like that, that got my account taken away, reported it, and got that shit taken away. Mass reporting is a big thing on the Republican side. They don't like what you saying and shit, mass report you. Mass report you and try and get rid of you. Come on, get off the road. I ain't never been about that life. I thought I used to live a sad life, you know, with depression and growing up without a dad and growing up with, you know what I'm saying, a poor family other than my, you know what I'm saying, rich aunt and shit. Like, we grew up dirt. I grew up dirt poor, you know what I'm saying? Barely. Only way I got anything for Christmas and shit was from the Christmas Bureau. You know what I'm saying? Like, people helping us and shit. Like, I never got to play sports and shit, none of that, because we ain't have the fucking money. My mama and them got money for bills, you know what I'm saying, and food and shit, and that was it. Like I said, my mama got hit by a car when she was 5 years old. Her and her cousin died. Shit, my mama about died. I ain't supposed to be here, honestly. Hell, that's a miracle. You know what I'm saying? That's a miracle that my mama had only 2 kids, only a boy and a girl. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I wouldn't even exist. But I've never, ever spent my days harassing other people and, you know what I'm saying, mass reporting them and shit. Like, I've never spent my life doing any of that. I've always used the internet, like Facebook and shit, to rant and to get my feelings out, express my feelings and shit, so I didn't keep them all up inside of me and shit. But never once did I say, oh, I don't like what this guy's posting. I'm gonna sit here, stalk him, mass report him, harass him, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit, basically until they try to get him to go over the fucking edge and shit. That's why the FBI needs to be notified about these motherfuckers, because they're sitting here doing this shit to people with mental illness and shit. Like, not everybody's as strong-minded as me and able to take what I can take. Some people might not be able to take it, and you know what I'm saying, unalive themselves. And then who's gonna say it's because of these motherfucking trolls on the internet harassing people and shit? They ain't gonna do it. They gonna try and find some other reason to blame it on. Come on, boy. Come on, let's go back. They ain't gonna tell the real reason. Just like that one guy, you know what I'm saying? He was hearing voices and shit in his head. They were saying, but I honestly believe these fucking Trump supporters got in that motherfucker's head. I believe they got in his motherfucking head and made him fucking go crazy. He was the one that drove his car into the fucking Capitol, the U.S. Capitol, and killed one of them cops. But I seriously think these motherfuckers got into these people's head. And see, the thing about it is, when I say the system protects Caucasians and shit, that shit can happen. That they know for a fact there's white supremacists online trolling and harassing and doing all kinds of shit to black creators. But have they made a big news story about it? Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. They try to hide that shit. Try to make it seem like it was something they grew up with. You know what I'm saying? They had a bad childhood. Nah, I had a bad childhood. I've never, ever thought about doing some of the shit these motherfuckers do. Like, I had it real bad. Real bad childhood. If it could happen to somebody, yeah, I mean, it happened to me. But see, that's what makes me a man. That's what makes these motherfuckers little boys. Whether they're actually 18 or not, they have the mind of a 16-year-old. They don't stand for nothing. Well, they stand for white supremacy. They fight for white supremacy. But other than they want to sit there and say, I have hate for people. I have hate for people. See, they won't take responsibility and accountability for their own actions. They'll always blame someone else and shit. And then sit there and talk about me having a victim mentality. Come on, let's go back in, boy. Ain't no bigger victim than somebody that gets online and goddamn acts like nothing goes their way and shit. And these motherfuckers just, they are fucking wild. They are fucking wild. Where you going, dog? No, we ain't going over there. Kill her. No. Kill her. This dog gonna make me fuck him up.